Subjective personal conclusion. This film is perfect in almost every sense of the word and is my all-time favorite film. 10 out of 10. This is purely a fan-servicing checklist of fan expectations. It's a project that wants to tap into the huge popularity of the Super Mario Bros. Franchise without a clear plan of how to port the video game into a fully fledged movie. In fact, granted, it's a difficult task to undertake, and this attempt hasn't hit the mark exactly, although clearly some fun has been had along the way. So, why is it hard to get Mario on the big screen? Super Mario Bros. Is mainly a sidescroller, dialogue is sparse, it has a limited range of NPC characters, and the previous film in the 90s completely flopped, as an indication that 30 years later a reattempt probably shouldn't be made. Not to mention and I'm sure many others, have always viewed the plumbing duo as abstract characters in an abstract world, originally seen through a small screen on a retro device, not the biggest screen possible for a retail audience. That being said, I think people love Mario too much to care about this being good. Many people just want to consume Mario content in as many forms of media as possible. However, making the titular brothers human removes them from their near mutism and occasional wahoos, as seen in the video games. They were characters rooted in an idiosyncratically oddball platforming world with a simple, objective-based plotline to prop things up. This movie reverses that, taking them away from the linear platforming and attempting to cobble together a forgettable plot for the sake of cinema profit. There's a decent range of Nintendo Universe characters in the mix, but they don't do much besides make their often brief appearances to service the fans. Even Luigi doesn't do much, spending much of the film out of the limelight, possibly the film's biggest blunder. The film frantically flicks through a catalog of nostalgic references in its allotted runtime. Princess Peach seems lonely in her kingdom of Toad citizens, lending to her unconvincing origin story. This is but one of the many ways the video game poorly translates to the big screen. As a kids' film this works, as a family movie, inclusive of adults, it doesn't work. There isn't multi-layered comedic nuance, as seen in Shrek 2001, and there isn't a memorable plotline. It's just an 80-minute runtime of a Mario promo for the next generation. 6.110. Amazing. I came in expecting the worst. I could not stop smiling and laughing the whole way through. The writing is great, jokes are on point, the animation is fantastic, and the art direction is great. Voice acting is superb. Every character is really done well. Bowser is actually scary and crazy. Hats off to everyone who took part in this film. The music is fantastic. You recognize each song and it's done in a modern way. All the sound design, from mystery box popping, to jumping onto enemies. The attention to detail between games and the film is unique.